A pleasant good evening and welcome into the friendly confines of Bob Stein Stadium here in Dahlonega at the University of North Georgia for Peach Belt Conference action on the Nighthawk Sports Network between the 21st ranked UNC Pembroke Braves and the North Georgia Nighthawks. Walker McCrary alongside the entire Nighthawk Sports Network crew in the broadcast booth here at the Steiner as we get set for game one of this three-game set here at Bob Stein Stadium. North Georgia coming off of a extra innings loss at West Georgia on Tuesday, a 10-9 loss to the Wolves after the Nighthawks led 9-4 at one point in that game. They look to bounce back today. UNC Pembroke, 21st ranked in the nation, 27-10 on the year. All 10 losses, though, have come in Peach Belt Conference play. They are a 10-10 ball club inside PBC play. For North Georgia, they're 21-14, 13-8 in league play are the Nighthawks. As we look up and down the starting lineups, pregame starting lineups are brought to you by Dahlonega Golden Pond, located just off the historic Dahlonega Square. Trevor Clemens will lead things off for the Braves, and he will be the catcher. Batting second will be the second baseman, Seth Hartings. Batting third, first baseman, Connor Granger, followed by the cleanup hitter and third baseman, Trey Jacobs. Luke Jackson will bat fifth and play left field, followed by Ethan Baucom, who will play out and right and bat sixth. The shortstop, Jarrett Mobley, will bat seventh, followed by the designated hitter, Elijah Helton. And the center fielder, Kevon Perkins, he will bat ninth for the Braves. And head coach Paul O'Neill in his 18th season at the helm of this Braves team. For the Nighthawks of North Georgia, under 19th year head coach Tom Cantrell, it's Josh Proffitt leading things off and playing left field, followed by Chase Sunneth and Andres Perez playing second and catching, respectively. Connor Corbett will bat cleanup and play out in right field, followed by the designated hitter, Bill Leroy. Stephen Tomlinson will bat sixth, followed by Jake Arnold, the first baseman, seventh, Nick Clarno, the third baseman, eighth, and William Mapes, the shortstop, will bat ninth. The starting pitchers for both teams, we've got a very even matchup. For the Braves, it'll be Anthony Burke, the 6'1 righty out of Fredericksburg, Virginia, transfer from Division I College of Charleston. He's 5-2 on the year in 10 appearances, all 10 starts. His counterpart, the freshman Cade Heil, 6'3 out of Swanee, 5-4 on the year in 10 appearances, all starts for Cade. The Nighthawks will be in the pinstripes today, as they traditionally are on Fridays at home. The Braves in their black tops with the white stripe across that says Braves, white numbers on the back, and gray pants. Sunny skies, there are some clouds lingering, but nothing to keep a beautiful day here in Dahlonega from being a thing. As we look at the temperature, 76 degrees and winds are very calm, which means the ball, when it gets in the air, don't know what happens as the wind is not blowing in as it has been over the past few series here in Dahlonega. It's been cold as of late. We finally have baseball weather on Friday, April the 13th here in Dahlonega as we get set for Peach Belt Conference action. We will take a commercial break and be right back with first pitch between the Nighthawks and the Braves right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even a red-hot mascot.
Woo-hoo! Hey, you're on fire!
You bet I am.
Dude, you're on fire!
Oh, yeah!
No, you're on fire! Look behind you!
I'm cool.
That's one way to fire up the crowd, but we covered it. Talk to Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
We're not just a video production company. We're storytellers, and we're on a mission to connect people, inspire change, and capture life's most precious moments. Because it's not only about capturing where you are today, it's about capturing where you're going. So when it's time to create a video, choose Bentley Media, and let us tell your story the way it was meant to be told. Bentley Media, we only film everything.
I am a brother.
I'm a freshman.
I am an artist.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a civilian.
I am a junior.
I am an ambassador.
I am a music teacher.
我是国际学生.
I am a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I am an intern.
I am a researcher.
I am a senior.
I am an athlete.
I am a veteran.
I am a sister.
I am a sophomore.
I am a singer. I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer. I am a leader.
I am a cadet.
I am a volunteer. I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
First inning of North Georgia baseball on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by Ace Audio in Cleveland. Give Ace Audio a shout today and see what they can do to make commuting a lot more pleasant. Look at the defensive lineup for the Nighthawks. Profit in left, Tomlinson in center, Corbett in right. Clarno and Arnold are on the corners. Mapes and Suddeth are up the middle. Perez completes the battery for the freshman out of Shawnee, Cade Heil, the North Gwinnett Bulldog, with a 3.20 ERA, 5-4 on the year, and 10 appearances, all 10 starts. 4 complete games for the freshman this year, 70 1/3 innings of work, 64 hits, 29 runs given up, 41 strikeouts to 8 walks. Batters are 245 against him. The numbers may not be super impressive, but he just finds a way to get batters out. In fact, against Young Harris in his last outing, threw just 82 pitches on his way to a win over the Mountain Lions that night, 4-2 in the opener against Young Harris. In fact, in his last 3 outings, he is 2-0 with a no decision. Cade throws his final warm-up pitch again to look at the Braves lineup. Clemens, Hardings, Granger, Jacobs, Jackson, Balcom, Mobley, Helton, Perkins. 1 through 9. Cade ready to go, and here's Trevor Clemens, the catcher, leads things off. Hitting .370 on the year, 2 home runs, 27 runs batted in. First pitch is low, ball 1, right at the top of the 6 o'clock hour, and we are underway. Again, misses low, 2-0. Clemens, 5'11", redshirt freshman from Randleman, North Carolina, transfer in from UNC Greensboro. There's Heil's first strike, 2-1. Good crowd on hand here at Bob Stein Stadium for Friday night. Chopped right back up the middle. Mapes off 3 hops. Hops, skips, jumps, throws, out number 1. Brings up Seth Hardings. Hardings, .359 on the year. 8 doubles, 4 homers, 34 runs batted in. .61 redshirt sophomore from Sherrills Ford, North Carolina, Bandy's High School. On the outside corner goes Heil, strike 1. Tomlinson shaded toward right field as Harding swings and misses at the second pitch, 0-2. Cade Wines delivers, just missed, 1-2. Chop toward third. Clarno on the backhand. Stops, throws, 1 hop, but there in time as Arnold makes a great stretch, 2 down. Bringing up Connor Granger to the plate. The first baseman hitting .317 on the year, 10 doubles, 4 homers, 30 runs batted in. 6'1" redshirt freshman from Tabor City, North Carolina. Chop to third. Clarno has time, throws. This one much more accurate, no hops. And the side is retired with 3 groundouts in the first. We head to the bottom half of the inning. Nighthawks coming to bat. We are scoreless here in Dahlonega on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Hickory Prime Barbecue is a proud sponsor of North Georgia baseball. Hickory Prime offers multiple specials daily, including a barbecue pork sandwich, fries, and a drink for just $8. Winners of multiple national awards, the restaurant offers pork, chicken, beef brisket, ribs, and much, much more. Visit Hickory Prime Barbecue, open 7 days a week, just minutes from the Dahlonega campus of UNG off of Morrison Moore Parkway. Look at the Braves lineup in the defensive side. It's Jackson in left, Perkins in center, Balcom in right. Jacobs and Granger on the corners. Mobley and Hardings up the middle. Clemens behind the plate completing the battery for Anthony Burke, the 6'1" senior from Fredericksburg, Virginia, transfer in from College of Charleston. 5-2 in 10 appearances, all 10 starts, 3 complete games, a .360 earned run average. Right at 70 innings of work this year, 36 runs off 78 hits, 64 strikeouts to 11 walks. Batters are .282 against him. The one real difference between Heil and Burke, other than the experience, when you look at the stats, Burke has 2 balks on the year. Cade Heil has not thrown one. Again, the North Georgia lineup: Prophet, Sudeth Perez, Corbett, Leroy Tomlinson, Arnold Clarno, and Mapes 1 through 9. Josh Prophet will stand in first. He has worked his way into the starting lineup after hitting extremely well over the past 3 weekends. Batting average up to .314 on the year, a home run and 8 runs batted in for the junior out of Warner Robins. And still warming up out there is Burke. Seems like he's been warming up forever. So he'll throw another warm-up pitch. Now we're ready to go. So Josh stands in, 5'9" junior. A Houston County alum. The crowd continues to file into Bobstein Stadium. A beautiful Friday evening. High leg kick and Prophet right to first. Making a great catch as Granger, 1 down. So Chase Sudeth will stand in. 1 pitch, 1 out. Sudeth, .282 on the year. 4 doubles, 3 triples. 3 triples leads the team. 3 home runs, 20 runs batted in. 6'2" junior transfer out of Gordon State, Powder Springs native. First pitch to Chase is on the inner half, strike 1. That one low and inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Off speed, found the zone, 1-2. Grounded to short. Mobley fields, drops it, and no play. It'll be ruled an error. And now Andres Perez will stand in.
Number 24, Andres Perez.
Andres on the year, hitting .348. That's the team high. 15 home runs, leads the Peach Belt Conference. And 43 runs batted in for the sophomore out of Duluth. Pinecrest Academy as they go and check on Sudeth. Sudeth on the bases, 2 for 3 this year in stolen base attempts. First pitch is low to the 6'7" sophomore. One ball, no strikes. Out of the stretch, fouled straight back, 1-1. The outfield squeezing towards center, leaving a lot of space down both lines for Andres. Infield playing very deep, other than the first baseman Granger, who continues to hold Sudeth on first. Connor Corbett stands on deck as that pitch is fouled back, 1-2. Strike 3 at the knees on the outside corner, and Perez is down looking, 2 down rather, for Connor Corbett. Corbett on the year hitting .331, 11 home runs, 36 runs batted in. Junior out of Juliet. Stratford Academy. Again, checking on Sudeth at first. Chase wears the oven mitt on the left hand. First pitch to Connor is grounded to the left side. Diving play made by Jacobs. He'll throw to first. The throw's way offline. Sudeth goes to third. He'll be waved home. Finally getting to it is the first baseman Granger. And Sudeth is out at the plate, ending the inning. We'll get that all sorted out in the break and give you the scoring decision. We head to the second no score here in Dahlonega on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
24 meals under $4, just like in 1934.
$4 was a lot in those days. That can't be right.
Oh, I was there. Back then, you not only got to choose from 24 meals under $4, you also got a shave, a shoe shine, and a new suit. Used to be called Steak and Shake and Shave and Shoe Shine and Suit. They even put it on the sign. Till it broke.
Is that a Steak and Shake suit?
Walter, did this look like a Steak and Shake suit?
Get 24 meals for under $4, only at Steak and Shake.
NCAA TV and marketing rights fees. Where does the money go? Long answer, 96% of the revenue is used to fund 88 championships and support 1,055 member colleges and universities, who together provide $2 billion annually in financial aid to more than 400,000 student athletes so they can compete and learn. Short answer, we put our money where our mission is.
Second inning of North Georgia baseball on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by Trammell Tire, the #1 source for Dahlonega auto repair and tire services. Official ruling on that play, E5 on the throwing error from the third baseman, Jacobs. And then 3-2 on the putout at the plate. The ball was just kept rolling. You can't fault Suddeth and Coach Cantrell for thinking you could get home. I think Suddeth kind of stumbled around third a little bit because he was nearly on third before I looked over to see if the ball had been picked up. Plus a great arm there from Granger right to Clemens at the plate. The 1-0 is swung on and missed by Trey Jacobs, leading off the second. Sophomore hitting .423 on the year. 19 doubles, that leads the team. 7 home runs and 47 runs batted in. Chopped to short. Mapes, got to hurry. Fields dropped it, and then the ball's thrown away. Luckily, Jacobs is not moving. It'll be an error on Mapes. Throw behind Jacobs. Jacobs 4 for 8 in stolen base attempts. Andres Perez is on a tear right now throwing out runners, so we'll see if Pembroke decides to test the arm of the sophomore behind the plate. Luke Jackson is up, .426 on the year. 8 home runs leads the team, 48 runs batted in, also leads the Braves. In for a strike, 1-1. Jackson, a 6-foot junior from Kinston, North Carolina, North Lenoir High School. Again, Heil behind Jacobs. Sun goes behind some clouds here at Bob Stein Stadium. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. Nice grab on deck from Bauckham. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Right to Mapes. He fields off the hop. 6-4. On the fielder's choice as Jackson reaches first safely. 1 down. Mapes let the ball hit in front of him. I think if maybe he takes a step forward and catches it, he might can pull off the double play 6-3. On the line out, but plays it safe and lets it hit in front of him instead of running up and the ball going over his head. Bringing up Ethan Bauckham. .290 on the year as the right fielder. Seven home runs, 39 runs batted in. 6'3" redshirt sophomore out of Rockingham, North Carolina, Richmond Senior High School. His brother Matthew also on the team. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, 0-2. Good stuff being thrown by Cade in the early goings here. The 0-2. High and tight, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Heil from the stretch. He delivers. Grounded to third. Clarno can't hold on to it. He'll try and go to first. It's way offline. Arnold all the way over toward Mapes, and Mapes tags him out at third.
Now batting number 13, Jarrett Mobley.
So here's Mobley. So both teams now with 2 errors on the day. And Mobley stands in, 288 on the year. Couple home runs, 24 runs batted in. 6'1" sophomore from Tarboro, North Carolina, Southwest Edgecombe High School. 1-1. Heil working, trying to get Balcom at first. 6 for 10 in stolen base attempts is the sophomore Ethan Balcom. The 1-1 is popped up behind second. Suddeth drifts back and makes the catch, and the side is retired in the second. We head to the bottom half of the second. Braves 0, Nighthawks 0 here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Leadership is socially responsible, collaborative, and inclusive.
It's a process, not a position.
The University of North Georgia is a state leadership institution.
Here, the Leadership
Certificate program is open
to all students who want to enhance
their leadership knowledge,
gain practical skills, and become a
more effective leader.
A more effective leader.
You can get credit for your involvement in student organizations,
campus events,
community service, study abroad,
and many other campus activities. Start learning how to understand your personal leadership philosophy.
Be part of a team.
Improve your communication. Create an inclusive environment.
And make a difference in your community.
Make a commitment to yourself.
And become part of the Leadership Certificate program.
Because at the University of North Georgia,
you can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead where it counts.
We head to the second frame of the Nighthawks' time at the plate. It'll be Leroy Tomlinson and Arnold due up for the boys in pinstripes. Bill's batting average has significantly trended upwards. He's hitting .345 now on the year. The preseason all-conference nod at the designated hitter spot. Also, preseason all-region first team and preseason all-American honorable mention. Bill on the year, 2 home runs, 15 runs batted in. But what he does is he puts the ball in play, 38 of 110 at the plate.
Now batting number 28, Bill Leroy.
And the sophomore from Dublin, West Lawrence High School. First pitch is high, ball 1. The 1-0 ran in tight. Bill almost got hit. 2-0. Missed high. 3-0. Highly doubt Bill will be swinging the bat, but we'll see if he gets a green light here early in the game. Burke winds, delivers on the inner half, strike one. That ball hit well foul down the right field line, and the count is full. So a payoff pitch is coming to Bill Leroy from Anthony Burke. And it's grounded to short. Mobley fields, one hop, throw, out number one. So here's Stephen Tomlinson. Tomlinson 243 on the year, the senior. 5'11" out of Lawrenceville. 3 home runs, 14 runs batted in. First pitch to Stephen. Missed low, 1-0. That pitch bounced to the plate, 2-0. Neither team has a hit, both teams with 2 errors. Both teams with a runner left on base. The 2-0. Big swing and a miss from Tomlinson, 2-1. Below the knees, 3-1 to Tommy. Tomlinson, one that the Nighthawks would like to have on base. He's got speed. Here's the 3-1. And it missed low. Tomlinson draws a walk. So now the catcher Clemens will come out and have a word with Burke as Jake Arnold gets set to step in. Jake on the year 256 with 5 doubles, 4 home runs, a triple, and 21 runs batted in. 6'3" freshman from Peachtree City. So working out of the stretch now is Burke. Pickoff attempt to keep Tomlinson close. Check swing foul. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled straight back, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to Jake Arnold, the first baseman. Another pickoff attempt. Popped in foul ground. It'll get out of play as the Braves will watch it hit the roof of Coleman Fieldhouse. Burke set, the 0-2. Another foul ball. Again, the 0-2 pitch. Outside, a little bit of a pitch out to check on Tomlinson. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Anthony Burke comes set on the mound and delivers low. 2-2. Multiple pickoff attempts. Straight up in the air, Arnold will watch the first baseman Granger make the catch in foul ground. 2 down. Bringing up Nick Clarno.
Now batting number 19, Nick Clarno.
The freshman hitting .222 on the year, 4 home runs, 13 runs batted in. First pitch fouled off, 0-1. Another pickoff attempt. The 0-1 fouled straight back, 0-2. Clemens out to check on Burke. He seems to be a little winded there. Seems to be okay. He'll stay in the game. 0-2. From the stretch. The 0-2. Strike 3. at the letters, and the side is retired in the second. We head to the third. No score in Dahlonega on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Don't you worry, my child. Everything's gonna be just fine. Little darling, you keep on walking, 'cause I ain't never gonna leave your side.
As kids fall in love with sports, our universities are working every day to keep college sports safe, so you can watch them play with a little less worry and a little more joy.
The third inning of North Georgia baseball on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by Howard Brothers. 5 locations, including Alpharetta, Doraville, Athens, Duluth, and Oakwood. To the third inning we go. Helton, Perkins, Clemens is due up for the Braves. There's Cade Heil back out to work.
Now batting number 25, Elijah Helton.
The designated hitter, Elijah Helton. 154 on the year, 4 for 26. He chops to third. Clarno off a hop. Takes his time, throws across, and got Helton by a step and a half. So here's Kevon Perkins. Kevon 295 on the year. 5 doubles, a homer, and 20 runs batted in.
Now batting number 1, Kevon Perkins.
He has 31 hits and 21 walks on the year. He's very patient at the plate. First pitch inside, ball 1. 5'10", redshirt junior out of Leland, North Carolina. Spartanburg Methodist was his previous school. Counts now 3-0. Right down Main Street, 3-1. Clarno will come in to play even with the bag. And ball 4 outside. So Perkins takes a walk. He's 8 for 8 in stolen base attempts, and that brings up the top of the lineup in Clemens.
Now batting number 9, Trevor Clemens.
UNCP likes to attempt to steal a lot of bases. '89 stolen base attempts in the starting 9 in the lineup combined. There's 66 of 89 in the starting lineup alone. It's a pretty good percentage. First pitch to Clemens. The off-speed had him swinging for the fences. Went down to an 0-1. Steal bases at just over a 74% clip. So it's something you've got to account for if you're North Georgia this weekend. The 0-1. Popped up. Andres Perez is going to chase it over the press box. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Outside 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. First strikeout of the day for Cade Heil. Brings up Seth Hardings with 2 down.
Now batting number 10, Seth Hardings.
Ground out to third in his first plate appearance. First pitch, grounded towards short. Mapes can't make the play. Perkins rounds second, comes to third. Now he'll come to the plate. Throw is late, and UNCP leads it 1-0.
Now batting number 40, Connor Granger.
So Connor Granger will step in with a 1-0 lead, 2 outs. Hardings with the RBI single. Harding's, or rather Granger's first pitch he sees is fouled well into the Brave bullpen. 0-1. Runner on second. The 0-1 swung on and missed. 0-2. Heil out of the stretch. Harding's on second. And strike 3 is called at the knees, and the side is retired. The Braves put one on the board, though, in the third. We head to the bottom half. UNCP 1, North Georgia nothing on the Nighthawk Sports Network. The UNG Campus Connection is your university bookstore. It's the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom, and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Campus Connection is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
Bottom of the third inning coming up here in Dahlonega. It'll be Mapes, then the top of the lineup for North Georgia. So here we go as Mapes gets set to stand in. Freshman shortstop hitting .259 on the year, 4 home runs, 16 runs batted in. Redshirt freshman, 5'10", from Alpharetta, Mount Pisgah. He'll face Anthony Burke. First pitch to Mapes was off speed, and it was fouled straight back. The 0-1. Fouled back again, 0-2. Mapes sends a shot out to left field. Back it goes, but it's not deep enough as Jackson makes the running catch over his shoulder for out number 1. So here's Josh Profit.
Now batting number 4, Josh Profit.
Josh saw 1 pitch his first at bat. Had to pull it down the right field line. A great play made by Granger at first. First pitch to Profit this time is swung on. Popped up toward the Brave bullpen, or dugout rather, and it's off the roof. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to Josh Profit. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. He's seen 3 pitches. He's taken 3 cuts. Oh and 2. Outside, 1-2. Suddeth on deck for the Nighthawks. Here's the 1-2 to Profit. Missed low, 2-2. The 2-2 offering. Hit him. Fifth time this season that Josh has been hit. Make sure he's okay. Seems to be all right. Stands on first. So here's Chase Suddeth with 1 out and 1 on. Burke comes set. First pitch to Chase. Missed low, 1-0. Chase reached on an error in the first, and then was thrown out at the plate after another error later in the inning. Profit back safely. Had a big lead. Another quick pickoff attempt to try and catch Josh sleeping. Again going back to first. Finally, the 1-0 pitch found the zone, 1-1. Josh 2 for 2 in stolen base attempts this year. Burke gets the signs from Clemens. Sets and delivers way outside, 2-1. Two and one to the junior transfer from Gordon State. Breaking ball found the zone, 2-2. Another pickoff attempt, keeping Josh close. Chase into left. It'll be down for a hit. Profit moves up to second. He had feinted like he was stealing. If he was actually stealing, he may have been able to round to third. Nevertheless, 2 on and 1 out for Andres Perez as the Nighthawks find their first hit of the evening. Struck out looking his first time up on a pitch at the knees. Sun beginning to set here at Bob Stein Stadium. See the shadows starting to creep in from the right field wall. First pitch to Andres, missed low and outside, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. High in the air into shallow left. Drifting back is Mobley. And the infield fly rule is called. Route number 2. So now Connor Corbett with a chance to drive in a run. Corbett reached on an error. The first pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Braves 1, Nighthawks nothing. We're in the bottom half of the third. Feinting to second to make sure Profit's not leaning one way or the other. That pitch in there as well, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to the junior out of Juliet, Georgia, Connor Corbett. Strike 3 on the outside corner, and the side is retired. Nighthawks leave 2 stranded in the third, bringing their total to 4 in the game. We head to the fourth. UNCP 1, UNG nothing on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Fourth inning of North Georgia baseball on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by Dahlonega Golden Pond, located just off the historic Dahlonega Square. We head to the fourth inning. Braves lead at 1-0 here at Bob Stein Stadium. Both teams with 1 hit, both teams with 2 errors.
Now batting number 12, Trey Jacobs.
So here's Trey Jacobs. He reached on an error in the second. First pitch low, ball 1. The 1-0 missed low and inside this time, 2-0. Chop to second. Suddath going to have to charge, and he can't make the play. Third error of the day for the Nighthawks.
Now batting number 8, Luke Jackson.
So Coach Cantrell will come and have a word. Before Luke Jackson comes in. Luke Jackson reached on a fielder's choice his first time up. Was retired at third base. Checking on Jacobs over at first. Trey 4 for 8 in stolen base attempts. 6'2" redshirt sophomore from Hopes Mill, North Carolina. Transfer from UNC Greensboro. Bunt laid down nicely. Perez lets it go foul, 0-1. The 0-1. Fouled away, 0-2. Runner on first, nobody out here in the fourth. Again, throwing behind Jacobs. And time is called. Still 0-2. Heil set. And delivers, grounded toward third. Clarno fields to second for one. Over to first, not going to be in time. As another fielder's choice for Luke Jackson. That brings Ethan Balcom to the plate.
Now batting number 17, Ethan Balcom.
Balcom 0 for 1. Reached on an error in the second. One nothing UNCP. High and tight, 1-0. Top of the hour here in Dahlonega. Walker McCreary, the entire Nighthawk Sports Network crew. 5 errors so far between the two teams. Just 2 hits and 1 run. Ball and a strike to Ethan Balcom. Cade Heil on the bump. He has thrown it pretty well. 45 pitches so far today. Throwing back behind Jackson rather. Jackson 14 for 20 in stolen base attempts this year. Not moving here. This one's chopped to Clarno, and he can't field it. So 2 on and 1 out. And now Jarrett Mobley will step in.
13, Jarrett Mobley.
First pitch is a strike, 0-1 to Mobley. He popped out his first time up. Grounded to third. Clarno field steps on third for 1 across the diamond, and that's the double play to retire the side in the fourth. We head to the bottom half. It's 1-0 Braves here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. One nothing Braves as we head to the fourth. The bottom of the fourth, that is. Bill Leroy will lead things off. Nighthawks have left runners on base today. 4 runners left on in 3 innings. As the Braves finish their inning warm-ups. Leroy Tomlinson Arnold due up. Bill grounded out to short his first time up. We'll take a look at the Peach Belt Conference scoreboard here in just a moment. As today's first day of 3-game sets across the league. Bill to short. Mobley fields, hesitates, throws, but gets there in timeout number 1. So Stephen Tomlinson will step up to the plate. Tomlinson walked his first time up. A look at the Peach Belt Conference scoreboard. Number 8 Columbus State in a barn burner with Francis Marion at 6-5 in the top of the 8th down in Columbus. Lander and Georgia Southwestern knotted at 6th in the bottom of the 7th. Young Harris and USC Aiken tied at 2 in the bottom of the 4th. Flagler has a 1-run lead on Georgia College 4-3 in Milledgeville, bottom of the 3rd. As that's the Peach Belt Conference scoreboard on a Friday night across the league. We'll check back in on that a little bit later on tonight. The 0-1 swung on and missed, 0-2. The interesting one there of note, 8th-ranked Columbus State, only a 1-run lead on Francis Marion down at Burger King Stadium in Columbus. The 0-2. On outside, 1-2. Burke gets the sign, goes into his wind. Here's the 1-2. Low and outside, 2-2, trying to get Tomlinson to chase. Pitch fouled away.
Yeah. But honestly, that would be better than just straight up.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, like.
Swung on and missed. Tomlinson down swinging. 4th strikeout of the day for Burke, and here's Jake Arnold.
Batting number 7, Jake Arnold.
First pitch to Jake at the knee, strike 1. Fouled out his first time up. The 0-1. Chop to the left side. Diving play by Mobley. It'll get through for a hit. So here's Nick Clarno.
Now batting number 19, Nick Clarno.
Nick struck out looking back in the 2nd. First pitch is low and outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Throw back behind Jake. One 0 caught the outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1 to the left side. Jacobs, Fields has time, throws across, and the side retired in the 4th. The Nighthawks leave another runner stranded after getting their second hit of the afternoon. We head to the 5th. 1-0 UNCP leads it here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even a red-hot mascot.
Woo-hoo! Hey, you're on fire!
You bet I am. Dude, you're on fire.
Oh, yeah! No, you're on fire! Look behind you!
I'm cool.
That's one way to fire up the crowd. But we covered it. Talk to Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I am a brother.
I'm a freshman.
I am an artist.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a civilian.
I am a junior.
I am an ambassador.
I am a music teacher.
我是国际学生.
I am a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I am an intern.
I am a researcher.
I am a senior.
I am an athlete.
I am a veteran.
I am a sister.
I am a sophomore.
I am a singer. I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer. I am a leader.
I am a cadet.
I am a volunteer. I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
One nothing as we head to the 5th inning here in Dahlonega. Cade Heil back out on the bump. Elijah Helton will lead things off. He grounded out to third to lead off the 3rd. First pitch, one outside, ball 1. Missed below the knees, 2-0. That right down the middle, 2-1. Exploited miss, 2-2. Cade working quickly on the mound. That one into right center. It'll get down for a hit. Corbett will track it down. It'll make it all the way to the wall. Helton rounds first, gets into second, a stand-up double to lead things off for the Braves in the 5th.
Now batting number 1, Kevon Perkins.
Here's Kevon Perkins. He walked and scored his first time up. Pitch ran in on Perkins. And it was a foul ball. Strike 1. Squaring to bunt, and the ball hit off the handle of the bat. Again, Perkins squaring to bunt. And again, it hit the bat. But they say it hit his hand. Coach Cantrell out to ask for clarification on that. We'll wait to see ourselves. It'll end up being a hit by a pitch.
Now batting number 9, Trevor Clemens.
So Trevor Clemens with 2 on and nobody out. We'll see what the call is here from Paul O'Neill's staff. He squares the bunt, does Clemens, watches a first pitch strike. O'Neill coaching at third. The 0-1 again, Clemens squaring the bunt, missed it. Throw back down and got him at second. Andres Perez picking him off. So now 1 out and the count's 0-2. Andres Perez with the cannon. The 0-2. Just missed outside, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. Heil trying to get the lefty Clemens to offer. So after a leadoff double and a hit by pitch, Andres Perez guns out Helton at second, picked him off. Now there's just 1 on and 1 out. Heil back behind Perkins, trying to keep him close. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner moving, swung on and missed. Perez, a low throw, got him at second. Andres throws out yet another runner this year. And the side is retired. We head to the bottom of the 5th. 1-0 UNCP here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Hickory Prime Barbecue is a proud sponsor of North Georgia baseball. Hickory Prime offers multiple specials daily, including a barbecue pork sandwich, fries, and a drink for just $8. Winners of multiple national awards, the restaurant offers pork, chicken, beef brisket, ribs, and much, much more. Visit Hickory Prime Barbecue, open 7 days a week, just minutes from the Dahlonega campus of UNG off of Morrison Moore Parkway.
We can stop to make sure someone is okay.
Get in the way and disrupt the situation.
Notify an authority.
Or walk them home safely.
We can change the language around rape.
We can make campuses safer for our teammates, our friends, and our classmates.
We cannot be bystanders.
Taking action isn't always easy, but it's on us
to intervene.
Because we can. Learn more and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Bottom of the 5th inning is the Hickory Prime home run inning. If the Nighthawks hit a home run this inning, 5 lucky fans here at Bob Stein Stadium will get a free, yes, free, barbecue sandwich courtesy of Hickory Prime Barbecue, located just down the hill, less than a mile away from Bob Stein Stadium on Morrison Moore Parkway. A nice part of the lineup for North Georgia in the Hickory Prime inning. Mapes, Prophet, Suddeth, and then Perez right behind. Mapes on base percentage close to 40%. Profit's on-base percentage over 40%. Chase's on-base percentage at 39.1% of the time. So high on-base percentages in front of the home run hitters Andres Perez and Connor Corbett. Not saying that Mapes, Sudduth, and Profit can't hit home runs. They have 8 home runs combined. But you got to like your chances when Andres and Connor step up. 26 home runs combined between those two. So if the Nighthawks can get some runners on and get them in front of Andres and Connor, we might see some free barbecue here today. 2 more chances this weekend to get free barbecue if you come out to Bobstein Stadium. First one is tomorrow, the 1 o'clock game. Breaking ball missed inside, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Found the zone, 1-1. Burke winds and deals. Somehow found the zone, 1-2. Clemens caught that ball with his glove on the dirt. Burke does have a nasty curveball, the 1-2. To the right side, making the play is Granger. He will tell Burke, I've got it. And 1 down in the inning. So here's Josh Profit. 0 for 1, was hit by a pitch his last time up. First pitch to Josh. To the right side, Granger can't make the play, but it hits off the glove and safe at first, as Hardings couldn't get it to Burke quick enough. It'll be an infield single for Josh Profit. Paul O'Neill out to have a word with the umpire on the bases, as it was a bang-bang play. So Chase Sudduth will stand in. Chase has gotten on both times, reached on an error in the first, singled in the third. So barring a double play, Andres is going to get a swing at it. Throw back behind Josh. As Anthony Burke does not like having a runner on first. Another pickoff attempt. Will we get the trifecta? Not this time. First pitch to Sudduth. Lone outside, ball 1. Burke's gone over in 3s most of the time tonight. That time just twice. The 1-0. Down the third base line, it's just foul, 1-1. Jogging out for UNCP to get that ball, Blake Helms. 6-foot lefty, redshirt sophomore from Rocky Mountain, North Carolina. Former Barton Bulldog. And now he'll jog back in. A pickoff attempt behind Josh. See if we get a quick pickoff attempt here. The 1-1 on the inside corner, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Suddeth. Profit with a lead off first. Chase watches ball 2 right below the knees, 2-2. The 2-2. Popped up behind third. Jacobs calls off Mobley and makes the catch for out number 2. So here's Andres. Andres 0 for 2. Infield fly his last time up. The infield fly about 50 feet into the outfield. Brought a lot of bad memories back. It was caught. Would have been an out either way. Throw behind Profit. Of course, I'm referencing the infield fly at Turner Field about 5 years ago in the wild card game. That one was much deeper into left field. First pitch fouled off by Perez. One strike rather. No balls, 1 strike. Andres looking down the barrel at Anthony Burke, and Burke steps off. Again, he steps off, didn't catch the beginning of the signs. Now he comes set and delivers the 0-1 inside. Got close to hitting Andres, 1-1. Connor Corbett on deck. Again, the Hickory Prime home run inning. Another throw behind Profit. This one gets away from Granger. Profit gets to second. He'll round second, go all the way to third, and will be held up there. And the Nighthawks have a runner 90 feet away from tying after the throwing error from the pitcher. At the 7th error of the ball game. Counts 1-1 on Andres Perez, a runner on third base. That's Josh Profit, 90 feet away from tying this game. Andres to center, but it's going to stay in the ballpark. Perkins has got a beat on it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The Nighthawks move a runner to third, but can't bring him home. We head to the 6th, 1-0 Pembroke here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
As a student athlete in college, I first got involved with the NCAA at the national level
It was through the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, SAC, gave me an opportunity to advocate on behalf of all student athletes, to affect change and to make an impact. The NCAA is giving the student athlete a platform to voice their concerns and to be able to advocate for what's going to affect their well-being. The policies that are being put in place are speaking towards academics, they're speaking towards well-being, they're speaking towards fairness, creating a culture so that the student athletes have the best experiences possible.
Sixth inning of North Georgia baseball on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by the Fudge Factory and Corner Kitchen, specializing in handmade Southern confections, hand-dipped chocolates, and over 12 varieties of cream and butter fudge. 1-0 Braves as we head to the 6th for UNCP. It'll be Hardings, Granger, and Jacobs due up, as Cade Heil goes into his 6th inning of work. Last inning, Andres Perez had a pickoff and caught a runner stealing. About as impressive of an inning as a catcher can have. So Hardings will step in. He's 1 for 2. An RBI single his last time up. First pitch is low and outside, 1-0. Two and 0 now as Heil missed on the first 2 pitches. Two and 1 the count. .63 pitches thrown by Heil. Here's number 64. It's chopped foul. The 2-2 pitch. Chopped back up the middle. Mapes is going to have to hurry. He fields, throws quickly. Got him by a half step. Good play by Mapes. One down for Granger, who's 0 for 2. Big swing and a miss by Granger at the first pitch, strike 1. He's grounded out and struck out. Cade with 3 strikeouts on the day. Now 0-2. High chopper to third. Clarno fields, throws quickly. Did Arnold stretch? Yes, he did. What a stretch. 2 down. Check and make sure Arnold's okay. That was a great stretch by the freshman. Here's Trey Jacobs.
Now batting number 12, Trey Jacobs.
Jacobs has reached twice on error. First pitch is low and outside, ball 1. Way outside, 2-0. Just missed the zone that time. 3 balls and no strikes. This is one of the first times Cade's been behind in the count, 3-0. Right down the middle, 3-1. And ball 4. So Trey Jacobs reaches for the 3rd time today. Not once has he gotten a hit. So Luke Jackson, 2 fielder's choices that he's reached on tonight. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. Lined into right field. It's through for a hit. Corbett hustles to get it. And it'll be runners on 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs after the double from Luke Jackson.
Now batting number 17, Ethan Balcom.
So now Ethan Balcom. So we look at the Peach Belt Conference scoreboard. Francis Marion now leads number 8 Columbus State 8-6 as they head to the bottom of the 9th. Down at Burger King Stadium. Georgia Southwestern and Lander has gone final. Southwestern defeats Lander 7-6. So that pitch is popped up in foul ground. Arnold going to go over, try and get there, and he will, to retire the side in the 6th. We'll look at the rest of the Peach Belt Conference scoreboard after this commercial break right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Leadership is socially responsible, collaborative, and inclusive.
It's a process,
not a position.
The University of North Georgia is a state leadership institution.
Here, the Leadership
certificate program is open
to all students who want to enhance
their leadership knowledge,
gain practical skills, and become a
more effective leader.
A more effective leader.
You can get credit for your involvement in student organizations,
campus events,
community service, study abroad,
and many other campus activities. Start learning how to understand your personal leadership philosophy.
Be part of a team.
Improve your communication. Create an inclusive environment.
And make a difference in your community.
Make a commitment to yourself.
And become part of the Leadership Certificate Program.
Because at the University of North Georgia,
you can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead where it counts.
To the bottom of the 6th we go. Braves lead at 1-0. Continued look at the Peach Belt Conference scoreboard again. Francis Marion leads 8th ranked Columbus State 8-6 in the bottom of the 9th. Georgia Southwestern defeated Lander at Lander 7-6. Young Harris leads USC Aiken 3-2 in the top of the 6th on the other side of Blood Mountain. Georgia College up on Flagler 5-4 in the bottom of the 5th down in Milledgeville. And of course right here, Braves lead Nighthawks 1-0 in the top of the 6th. Keep a close eye on the Columbus State game as there are now 2 outs as it looks like Francis Marion will take game 1 of that 3-game set against the Cougars. Connor Corbett will lead things off. He's 0 for 2. He reached on an error in the first. Big swing and a miss, strike 1. Bounce to the plate, 1-1. The entire outfield engulfed in shade. Save for just next to the right field line. The 1-1 pitch. Corbett high in the air into left. Jackson still looking for it. He finally settles under it, makes the catch for out number 1. So here's Bill Leroy, 2 ground outs to short.
Now batting number 28, Bill Leroy.
Tomlinson on deck. Bill grounds to short again. Backhand by Mobley. Throw across, out number 2. So here's Stephen Tomlinson. Walked and struck out today.
Now batting number 30, Stephen Tomlinson.
First pitch to Tomlinson is in the air to right. The second baseman Hardings is drifting back. The right fielder Balcom will give way, and the inning is over. 1-2-3, go the Nighthawks in the 6th. We head to the 7th. Your score, UNCP 1, North Georgia 0, here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
If you're looking to buy or sell your mountain home or cabin, lake or riverfront property, look no further than Walden and Company Realty. Work with some of the most knowledgeable agents around with Walden and Company Realty. For more information, visit waldenco.com.
I am a brother.
I'm a freshman.
I am an artist.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a civilian.
I am a junior.
I am an ambassador.
I am a music teacher.
我是国际学生。
I am a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I am an intern.
I am a researcher.
I am a senior.
I am an athlete.
I am a veteran.
I am a sister.
I am a sophomore.
I am a singer. I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer.
I am a leader.
I am a cadet.
I am a volunteer. I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
Time for the Campus Connection game recap. North Georgia trails UNCP 1-0. 1 run off 3 hits, 3 errors for the Braves. No runs off 3 hits, 4 errors for the Nighthawks. The run came in the 3rd after a 1-out walk to Kevon Perkins. He was brought in on a Seth Harding single up the middle. Since then, both pitchers have settled in nicely. Both teams have not played well out in the field. Heil and Burke doing work on the bump. For the best selection of Nighthawk apparel, visit ungbookstore.com. That's ungbookstore.com, or the Campus Connection store nearest you. First pitch to Mobley is outside ball 1. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Popped out and grounded into a double play. The 1-0's outside, 2-0. Sun almost has set behind the trees in right field. Lights have come on here at Bob Stein Stadium. The 2-0 on the outside corner, 2-1. A fantastic crowd on hand for game one of this three-game set. The 2-1 chop to third. Clarno fields, takes his time, throws across, out number one. Brings up Elijah Helton. Helton's 1 for 2. He doubled in his last at bat, was picked off at second by Andres Perez. First pitch, check swing held back, 1-0. Inside, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch is through the right side. Suddeth can't get there. It's a single. Here's Kevon Perkins. Yet to record an official at bat. He's walked and was hit by a pitch. Columbus State has scored. It's 8-7 in Columbus. Bottom of the ninth, the 8th-ranked Cougars in danger of dropping the first game to Francis Marion. First pitch strike. To second, off the mound, 4-6. 3, double play, and it's time to stretch in Dahlonega as Jake Arnold makes another great stretch at first. As I mentioned, it's time to stretch in Dahlonega. We head to the bottom of the 7th, 1-0 UNCP here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. The UNG Campus Connection is your university bookstore. It's the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom, and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Campus Connection is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Honey, would some Captain D's make you feel better?
Yeah.
When you love seafood this much...
Back again?
I hope it's just a clumsy phase.
It's gotta be D's. Anything's worth it for our new home-style flounder meal or double dozen shrimp. Also try our grilled menu featuring new Tuscan tilapia. For full meals starting at just $4.99, it's gotta be D's.
After the 7th inning stretch, the Nighthawks ready to go here in the bottom of the 7th. Nighthawk fans are into it here in Dahlonega. For North Georgia, it will be Arnold, Clarno, and Mapes due up.
Now batting number 7, Jake Arnold.
Jake's 1 for 2, singled in his last plate appearance. First pitch to Jake is lifted into left, but making a great running catch was Jackson out there for 1 out. So here's Nick Clarno. He's 0 for 2 on the day.
Now batting number 19, Nick Clarno.
Pitch came high and tight, ball one. Pitch on the outside corner, 1-1. Two and one. Burke ready to go. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Shallow center. The shortstop Mobley calls everyone off and makes the catch for out number 2. So now William Mapes. It's gone final in Columbus. Francis Marion defeats 8th-ranked Columbus State 8-7. And time called by Mapes. Here's the first pitch. Low ball 1. Lined up the middle, it bounces in front of Hardings. Hardings throws off a bounce and a good grab by Granger to end the inning. Nighthawks again go in order in the 7th. We head to the 8th. Nighthawks trail it 1-0 here at Bob Stein Stadium on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Hand dipped with real milk is the only way to make a milkshake. You can't trust machines.
Now how come?
Once I got a machine-made shake from some other place, and it clanked and clunked and spit out a glop into my glass. And do you know what it was made of?
Artificial turf?
What? No, powder.
What?
Powder.
Chowder.
Come in today for hand dip shakes made with real milk. Only at Steak and Shake.
Don't you worry, my child. Everything's gonna be just fine. Little darling, you keep on walking, 'cause I ain't never gonna leave your side.
As kids fall in love with sports, our universities are working every day to keep college sports safe, so you can watch them play with a little less worry and a little more joy.
To the 8th inning we go here in Dahlonega. Perez throws it down. Heil still on the bump, having thrown 85 pitches through 7 innings of work. It'll be the top of the lineup due up for the Braves, as Clemens will lead things off. He's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. First pitch on the outside corner, strike 1. Both teams have got players down in their bullpens, although nobody is on a mound throwing. 1-1. For North Georgia, I saw Parker Morrison go out. Also see Logan Burt out there as well. The 1-1. Chop to third. Clarno off the first hop. Takes his time. Throws across for out number 1. Brings up Seth Hardings.
Now batting number 10, Seth Hardings.
Hardings is 1 for 3 with the RBI single. And now the Braves will get a couple of people up in their bullpen to start throwing. Lined into center, Tomlinson's got a beat on it and makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting number 40, Connor Granger.
Looks like it could be 29, Davis Hurd out in the bullpen. It's a long way away to see. That's my best guess without any ocular assistance. First pitch high and tight to Granger. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Just got a number. It's number 34, Gunnar Deal. 6'6" righty, redshirt junior from UNC Wilmington. Out in the bullpen for the Braves. The 1-1 pitch here at the plate is low and outside, 2-1. Gunnar Deal, 6'6", 235. Out of Raleigh. The 2-1. Grounded back up the middle, and Mapes can't get there. It's a base hit. Brings up Trey Jacobs, who's 0 for 2, but has reached base all 3 times stepping to the plate. Reached on 2 errors and a walk. Burton Morrison up and moving in the bullpen. Also, Jack Fleming going out there. Grounded to second. Sudeth fields. He'll go to first for the sure out and gets the out for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 8th. The Nighthawks going to try and put some hits and runs together. They trail at 1-0 here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
I want everyone to rally behind such a great cause for Make-A-Wish. It's not just for us, and it's not just for the school. It's for the kids that we'll be helping. It's for them.
And it's not just raising money for a charity. It's raising money to make this kid's dream come true.
I never, still to this day, would have thought that it would have touched me the way that it did that day. To truly say that it was a life-changing moment for myself is true. And I think it was for our program, our team, and our university. It was truly one of the most memorable experiences of my coaching career.
You really just see the community come together to make this event special and make it unique. And I think that's one thing that we like to try to brand ourselves with here at UNG is we're unique, and we like to do the special, small things that make children's lives and dreams come true.
You just saw the Make-A-Wish promo on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Tuesday night here at Bobstein Stadium, the Nighthawks play host to West Florida on Make-A-Wish night. Fans coming to the game should get here early, around 6:30, for pregame festivities on Make-A-Wish night here in Dahlonega. Always a very special night for the North Georgia Athletic Department, and this will be no different. Again, 6:30 in your seats. A 7 p.m. first pitch against the Argonauts on Tuesday night. A midweek 2-game series versus West Florida. But that's this weekend. We've got a 3-game set with UNC Pembroke. And a tight game here in game 1, 1-0 between the Braves and the Nighthawks. We'll talk more about the weekend schedule in our post-game report, the NSN post-game report, immediately following the conclusion of this game. There are schedule changes for this weekend. We will get into those at the end of the game, so stay tuned to the NSN post-game report. First pitch to Josh Profit from Anthony Burke is in for a strike. Burke's been rather efficient as well. That's pitch number 88. Profit, 1 for 2, singled and was hit by a pitch today. And time called behind the plate. Profit pops up the off-speed pitch. The shortstop Mobley charging in. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Bringing Chase Suddeth to the plate. He's 1 for 2, singled and reached on an error.
Now batting number 3, Chase Suddeth.
And Burke didn't like any of the signs, so he'll step off. Looked a little bit frustrated. He winds and delivers. First pitch ball, 1-0. Popped out his last time up, did Chase. Andres Perez on deck. 1-0. Missed low, 2-0. Gunnar Deal still out in the bullpen, although he's not throwing at this time. And now Clemens will walk out to the mound to talk to the pitcher, and our home plate umpire right behind. Two balls and no strikes. Burke shakes off a pitch. Now he goes into his wind, the 2-0. Suddeth through the left side, and we've got a base runner. Chase with a 1-out single, bringing up Andres Perez, who's due.
Now batting number 24, Andres Perez.
The sophomore riding a 7-game hitting streak and hits in 13 of his last 14. First pitch to Andres at the knee, strike 1. Went 1 for 5 at West Georgia on Tuesday. Swung on and missed, 0-2. Out of the stretch, Anthony Burke. Pitch number 95, going to be coming shortly. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Two down for Connor Corbett. And now Gunnar Deal really starting to throw as he's likely going to come in for the 9th should the Nighthawks not score here. Sudeth on first. Five strikeouts on the day for Burke. First pitch missed outside, ball one. Throw back behind Sudeth. He's back safely. Nighthawks trail 1-0 to UNCP. Corbett fouls that one straight back, 1-1.
Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all.
A ball and a strike. Bill Leroy on deck. Sudeth back safely. Swam back to first there. The 1-1. Connor into the gap in left center. Does the center fielder have a beat on it? Yes, he does. Perkins able to go over and make the catch for out number 3. We head to the 9th. Nighthawks still trail at 1-0. Cade Heil will try and keep it right there here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Honey, did some Captain D's make you feel better?
Yeah.
When you love seafood this much,
Back again?
I hope it's just a clumsy phase.
it's gotta be D's. Anything's worth it for our new home-style flounder meal or double dozen shrimp. Also try our grilled menu featuring new Tuscan tilapia. For full meals starting at just $4.99, it's gotta be D's.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions. With exclusive access.
This would be a great day to play perfect, wouldn't it?
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
Heil back out to work the 9th inning. If he works through the 9th, it'll be his 5th complete game, assuming no extra innings. Luke Jackson will lead things off. A double on the record for Luke, also reached twice on a fielder's choice.
Batting number 8, Luke Jackson.
Heil's first pitch is a ball, 1-0. That was pitch number 95 for Cade. Now 2-0. Grounded toward Mapes at short. He'll keep it in the infield. It'll be a hit. So a leadoff single for Luke Jackson. He's 2 for 2 on the day. That brings up Ethan Balcom.
Now batting number 17, Ethan Balcom.
Balcom 0 for 3, but he's reached twice on error. Throw behind Jackson. Jackson 14 of 20 in stolen base attempts this year. The left fielder's got some speed. Squaring to bunt, popped foul. 0-1. Burt and Morrison both staying loose in the bullpen. Gunnar Deal not throwing right now, which makes me think that Anthony Burke's going to trot out for a ninth. North Georgia's going to have Leroy, Tomlinson, and Arnold due up. A combined 1 for 7. The 0-1 again squaring to bunt. It's laid down nicely. Cade Fields throws the first, the sacrifice bunt.
Now batting number 13, Jarrett Mobley.
And Coach Cantrell is going to come out. And have a word with the infield. No indication if he's going to go to the bullpen or not. Mobley is 0 for 3, and Cade's day is done. We will take a commercial break. When we return, we'll introduce you to the new Nighthawk pitcher as North Georgia makes a Wendy's call to the bullpen right after this on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Wendy's 4 for 4 is now better than ever because it's the deal with more variety than ever. With 8 different sandwiches to choose from, plus nuggets, fries, and a drink. So choose a double stack, or the crispy chicken sandwich, or a grilled chicken go-wrap, or the junior bacon cheeseburger, or any of these others. Whatever you choose, you still get this much food, all for just $4. So try all 8 and pick your favorite, and taste what makes the new 4 for 4 deliciously different. Only at Wendy's.
North Georgia makes the Wendy's call to the bullpen when hunger strikes. Take a visit to Wendy's at 88 Pine Tree Way in Dahlonega. Tom Cantrell goes for the redshirt freshman Parker Morrison, the closer for the Nighthawks. 5'11", 190 out of Cumming. The former Forsyth Central Bulldog will come in to face Mobley. And the rest of this inning likely. Cade Heil, the book not yet closed on him as he's responsible for Luke Jackson on second. 8 1/3 innings of work, 6 hits, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, 99 pitches. He gave up the 1 run on the scoreboard so far for the Braves. Walker McCrary, the entire Nighthawk Sports Network crew here in the broadcast booth. As Parker Morrison finishes his warm-ups here at Bob Stein Stadium. The lights are on, the sun is set, and it's still great weather. But bad weather moving into the area tomorrow night into Sunday, so we do have schedule changes. Stay tuned to the NSN postgame report for those. Parker's ready. Mobley is 0 for 3 on the day.
Number 13, Jarrett Mobley.
So Parker Morrison going to try and keep this game at 1-0. Elijah Helton stands on deck, likely to get a crack at it. First pitch, low and outside, ball 1. The 1-0. Missed low, 2-0. Morrison out of the stretch, the 2-0. Breaking ball found the zone, 2-1. Young Harris extending their lead over USC Aiken 5-2. Flagler has come back. They're leading Georgia College 7-5. The 2-1. Miss low and outside, 3-1. There is an empty base. But then you have to face Elijah Helton, who's 2 for 3 to lead UNCP at the plate. And a balk has been issued. Coach Cantrell doesn't agree with it. He's going to come out and ask for clarification. So the infield will play in. Three and one. The infield is in. Here's the pitch. Low ball 4. So Mobley is walked. Now let's see what Coach Cantrell wants to do here. With still an empty base and Elijah Helton stepping in, he's going to go out and have a word with the redshirt freshman pitcher. Runners are on the corners here in the ninth. It's a 1-0 game. Elijah Helton, not the quickest on the team. At least when you look at the stolen bases versus attempts, he's 1 for 2 on the year. Doesn't try and steal many. Now granted, this just his 16th game played of the year out of the 37 that UNCP's played, so.
Number 25, Elijah Helton.
The question is, do you try and turn the double play, or do you play in and try and prevent the out or the run? Looks like the Nighthawks are going to play in on the corners and double play depth up the middle. 2 for 3 is Elijah Helton. He tries to square and bunt and pulls back. Looks like a strike was called. That one grounded to short. Mapes fields, flips to Sunneth for 1 for the double play, and the Nighthawks keep it a 1-run game as we head to the bottom of the ninth. A huge 6-4-3 double play to end the top of the ninth and prevent the Braves from scoring. For the Nighthawks, Leroy, Tomlinson, Arnold due up when we return here on Nighthawk Sports Network. Anthony Burke will remain out for the Braves here in the ninth. A lot of arms are up in the bullpen, though, for UNCP, namely Gunnar Deal is the one really getting warmed up, but there are a number of Braves jerseys out in the bullpen getting loose. Leroy, Tomlinson, Arnold due up for North Georgia. Burke at 98 pitches so far today. First pitch will be 99, then 100. So let's see what North Georgia can do. Bill Leroy is 0 for 3 today, 3 ground outs to the shortstop. Stephen Tomlinson is 0 for 2 with a walk. And Jake Arnold is 1 for 3 with a single. The first pitch to Bill, in for a strike. Pitch number 100 coming for Anthony Burke. He winds and delivers. Outside 1-1. Burke taking his time on the mound. The 1-1. Bill thought about swinging at it, elected not to. It's a strike, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch to Bill Leroy. Fouled off. Nighthawk fans are making their presence heard here in the grandstands at Bob Stein Stadium. Burke shakes off yet another pitch. And time is called. Shook off 3 or 4 pitches there. And finally Bill called time to throw off Burke's rhythm. Now he's ready to go. The 1-2. Chopped foul down the third base line. Attempt to make the catch was Alex Simpson. It was just out of his reach. He throws the glove into the Brave bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes to the sophomore Bill Leroy out of Dublin. The 1-2. Missed outside, 2-2. Burke thought he had the strikeout. Two and two. Burke winds, delivers. Bill popped it up. The third baseman, Jacobs, will make the catch in fair ground for out number 1. So here's Stephen Tomlinson.
Now batting number 30, Stephen Tomlinson.
Tomlinson 0 for 2 with a walk, a strikeout, and a pop-out. First pitch to Steven. In the air to left center. Back it goes. It's off the wall. Tomlinson rounds first. He'll head into second. It's a one-out double for the Nighthawks. Tying run is 180 feet away. And the fans are into it. So here's Jake Arnold. Tomlinson's 7th double of the year. One out, Jake Arnold. Jake's 1 for 3 with a single. A base hit, and Coach Cantrell likely going to send Stephen Tomlinson. And Burke didn't like the signs. Gunnar Deal stopped warming up. It looks like Burke is going to stay in. Burke checking on Tomlinson intently. Now ball 1. Nighthawk fans are making a lot of noise here in the grandstands. It's a tight game in Peach Belt Conference play, 1-0. Arnold pops it up and foul ground, 1-1. The freshman, Jake Arnold, out of Peachtree City, Georgia. He's made some great stretches at first base today defensively. The 1-1 outside, 2-1. Now Gunnar Deal starting to pick back up in the bullpen. 2-1 to Jake Arnold. Burke taking his time getting the sign. Now he comes set. And delivers. Low 3-1. That was pitch 110 for the senior out of Fredericksburg. Division I transfer from the College of Charleston. Nick Clarno on deck. Jake should get a pretty good pitch here. Here's the 3-1. Down the middle, he fouled it off. So the count's full. Three balls and 2 strikes. Burke taking his sweet time on the mound. And time called by Jake Arnold. All a mind game out there on the mound and in the batter's box. Payoff pitch coming to Jake Arnold. Here it is. Grounded towards second. Hardings fields, throws to first, and the Nighthawks down to their final out. So here's Nick Clarno.
Now batting number 19, Nick Clarno.
The tying run is on second. Clarno 0 for 3. He struck out, grounded out, and popped out. And time called. Both teams have left 7 runners on base to this point. First pitch to Clarno. Gets away from the catcher, Clemens. Tomlinson moves up to third. 90 feet away. A base hit ties this game. And then William Mapes comes to the plate. A wild pitch likely ties this game. As Tomlinson does very well at reading the situation. Clarno up, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Burke comes set and time is called. I mentioned the mind games. Clarno calls time twice in a row. Just to break the rhythm. Now the 1-0. High 2-0. William Mapes on deck, and now Paul O'Neill will come out to have a word. Burke says, I'm okay, let me stay in. And Paul O'Neill seems to be letting his senior call the shot here. A fantastic crowd for the opening game of this 3-game set. Weekend changes to the schedule coming. Stay tuned to the post-game report for those. But everybody here in Dahlonega on the edge of their seats. 2 balls and no strikes to the freshman Nick Clarno. 6 feet out of Grayson. The 2-0. Down the middle, 2-1. That was pitch number 115 for the senior, Anthony Burke, as he is trying to work his 4th complete game. 2 balls and a strike to Clarno. The offering. Swung on and missed, and the Nighthawks down to the last strike. 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Nick Clarno. Strike 3 got Clarno looking, and that is the game. Your final score, Pembroke 1, North Georgia nothing. Stay tuned for the NSN postgame report right after this on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
If you're looking to buy or sell your mountain home or cabin, lake or riverfront property, look no further than Walden and Company Realty. Work with some of the most knowledgeable agents around with Walden and Company Realty. For more information, visit waldenco.com.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Your final score, UNCP 1, North Georgia 0, as the Braves escape with a 1-run win. 1 run off 6 hits, 3 errors, 7 men left on base for the Braves. No runs off 5 hits, 4 errors, and 8 men left on base for the Nighthawks. Burke will earn the win, a complete game, his 4th of the year, gave up just 5 hits, struck out 6, and walked 1. The losing pitcher, a tough luck loss to Cade Heil. He goes 8 1/3, gives up the run off 6 hits, struck out 3, and walked 2. Mentioned there are schedule changes for this weekend. Instead of a game Saturday, a game Sunday, it will now be a doubleheader on Saturday. That's tomorrow, starting at 1 p.m. We will have both games for you right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Again, a 1 o'clock start tomorrow in doubleheader action here in Dahlonega. Again, your final score, UNCP 1, North Georgia 0 for our entire crew on the Nighthawk Sports Network. I'm Walker McCreary. So long until tomorrow from the Gold City here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.